Hi class! Good morning!
Good morning, ma'am!
Wow, what an energy! So may I ask everyone to please stand and may I request the class secretary to please lead us the prayer.
Let us pray. Let's bow down our heads and put our presence to God. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Ms. Secretary. So before you take your seats, kindly pick up some trash and arrange your chairs properly. Okay, if you're done, you can now take your seats.
Thank you, ma'am.
How are you today, class?
We're fine, ma'am.
Wow, that's nice to hear. Did anyone eat their breakfast?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. So before we start, let me check first your attendance. Okay, Miss Class Beadle, is there any absent today?
None, ma'am.
Wow, excellent. So to start with, let me remind you of our classroom rules. Kindly read everyone. For the first rule,
raise your hand if you want to answer.
For the second one,
respect yourself and others.
third,
follow directions.
fourth,
be prepared and on time.
and for the last one,
make the classroom safe and clean.
okay, so class, I want you to follow these rules for us to have a smooth discussion. Okay, so do you have any question?
None, ma'am.
Okay, so if that's so, let me allow me to present to you our incentive chart. Okay, so these are Antonio's ships, and these three flags represents the three groups. Okay, so every time your group will have a correct answer, your ship will have a chance to move. And for the group that will reach the finish line first will have a perfect score. And your score will be ranked as 30 as the highest, followed by 28 and 26 for the least group. Okay, so do you have any clarification, class?
None, ma'am.
Okay, that's good. Now, before we proceed, let me ask you, what was our last topic?
Ma'am,
Okay, Miss Riza.
our last topic is all about the elements of the story.
Yes, very good. So we tackle about the elements of the story. Okay, so what group are you, Miss Riza?
Red group, ma'am. Red
Okay,
team.
red team. So red team will have a chance to move. Okay, so last meeting we tackle about the elements of the story. What are the elements of the story again?
We have conflict,
Conflict,
character,
point of view,
resolution,
settings,
and plot.
and plot. Okay, very good, Miss Riza. Okay, so I believe that you are truly listening during our discussion. Do you have any questions?
None, ma'am.
Okay, so alright. So now let's proceed to our another lesson. But before that, let me read first our objectives. Okay, kindly read everyone.
At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to formulate predictions based on the material viewed.
Second,
Appreciate the importance of active listening and critical thinking.
for the last one,
And perform a modern scenario from the story The Merchant in Venice.
alright. So now we will have a short motivation. So I will group you into three groups. So let's start counting at the back.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so now at the count of 10, please go to your group quietly and please do not drag your chairs, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, settle down, students. So, here is the direction. So you need to listen attentively to the song and try to predict the next lyric of the song. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, so are you ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Yes, very good. So let's start. So for the first song, You can sing also if you know the song.
Pag-ibig mo, handang ibigin ang sangtulan mo. Hanggat ang puso mo'y sa akin lang, hindi ka na. Malilin lang. Ma'am, malilin lang.
Okay, let's check if your answer is correct. Very good. It's malilin lang. What group are you, Miss Riza?
Red team.
Red team. Okay, so let me write your points, because later we'll have I will move the ship. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so let's proceed to the next song.
Don't know why, but when I look in your eyes, I felt something that seems so right. You've got yourself the.
What is your answer?
Mine! Mine! Mine,
Are you
ma'am!
sure? Mine?
Yes, ma'am, mine!
Okay, let's check if your answer is correct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, very good. It's mine.
Green team, ma'am!
Green team. Okay, green team will have 1 point. So red team got 1 point, and also the green team. Okay, so for the third song.
Of you tonight, tomorrow, I'll be holding you tight, and
What's your answer?
there's nowhere.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am, nowhere.
Okay, so let's check if your answer is correct, Miss Fabraker. Okay, let's see. Let's check if your answer is correct. Yes, very good, class. It's nowhere. Okay, so what group are you, Miss Fabraker?
Blue team.
Blue team. Okay, so each group will have 1 point. Very good, class. You're so competitive, huh? Okay, let's go back to our incentive chart. So what group? Okay, for the blue team, we'll have 1 point. For the green team, we'll have 1 point, and the red team will have 1 point. Yes, very good. Clap your hands, class.
Okay, so class, have you already heard the story The Merchant in Venice?
No, Mom.
Okay, it's okay because today we will have a new topic, which is The Merchant in Venice. Okay, but before we start, I will show you a video about the story The Merchant in Venice, and I want you to watch and listen attentively because after the video, we will have a short discussion and an activity after. Is that clear?
Yes, Mom.
Do you have any questions?
None, Mom.
Okay, so I will play the video. Listen attentively, class.
Yes, Mom.
In the beautiful city of Venice, there lived a wealthy merchant called Antonio.
Shylock, sir, I will repay the debt tomorrow. I promise. A deal is a deal, and a promise is a promise. You promised to pay the money by today, and if you fail to pay up, you gave your word to give me your shop. You didn't pay the money, so your shop is mine. Shut. Wait. Here, 50 ducats. The Mersanio owes you. Mersanio was supposed to pay up by today. And today is not over. still hours before sundown. So here's the money. Leave a shop alone, or else I shall complain about you to the court. Thank you so much, Antonio. Antonio, you are something. That evil Shylock must...
Listen, class.
Forget about him. Tell me, how are your wedding preparations going on? I was expecting some money this week, but it won't come for the next 5 months at least. I have purchases that I have to pay up for. How much? 3,000 ducats. That is a lot of money. I know. I had purchased a ring for Portia, and we wanted to have a feast for 500 poor and offer them gifts for our wedding. Now, I don't know what to do. That is so noble, Bassanio. I would have gladly lent you the money, but even I do not have 3,000 ducats at this moment. But my ships will come back in 3 months, and I shall have thousands of ducats then. By then it will be too late. Our wedding is next week. I might have an idea. Come with me. Oh, that Antonio. Always meddling my affairs. You will pay, Antonio. Someday you will pay. Shylock, once all my ships are back, I shall be able to repay the 3,000 ducats easily. Shylock? Antonio, I need some money. We need 3,000 ducats. 3,000 ducats? This is my chance to ruin Antonio and get back at him for all the times he has insulted me and spoiled my plans. Fine. I shall give you the money at no interest. But if you cannot repay the entire amount within 3 months, everything that belongs to you shall become mine. Fine. I agree.
Bassanio was worried for Antonio. He knew Shylock could not be trusted, but Antonio was confident. Bassanio was getting married to a beautiful, wise, and intelligent maiden called Portia. He gave Portia the beautiful ring he wanted her to have, and together Portia and Bassanio shared their wealth with the poor.
Thank you, Antonio. None of this would have been possible without you. Portia, Antonio risked everything he has with that evil Shylock just to get us 3,000 ducats for the wedding.
What? And you let him do it, Bassanio?
Don't worry, both of you. Once my ships return from sea, I shall have plenty of money.
Soon it was time for Antonio to return Shylock's money.
Master, there is a message from the court for you. What in the world? What is it? Well, Shylock has asked me to appear in the court tomorrow, where I shall be tried for not returning his money. Is it time already? I'm sure we have at least 10 more days before the date of returning the money. Sir, Lord Shylock has been known to change dates in his contracts. He might have changed the date from 18 to 8. What? Wait, you cannot arrest him like that. Antonio!
What happened? There was a storm in the sea? Antonio's ships?
My friend is doomed.
No, I will not let Antonio come to any harm. Go to him, Bassanio, and do not tell him about the storm. Say nothing. It is time that Shylock has taught a lesson. The next day, Antonio was brought to the court before the magistrate.
Gentlemen, what do we have here? Lord Shylock Thunders versus Antonio Basilis. Let the proceedings begin.
Antonio owes me 3,000 ducats. At the time that I lent the money to him, he promised me if he didn't return the money by today, everything that belongs to him will become mine. He has cheated on the date of the contract, sir.
Mr. Thunders, would you please show me the contract?
Here it is, Your Honor.
But surely, Mr. Thunders, Mr. Antonio's property is worth much more than 3,000 ducats. Why don't you just take some of it that covers the amount?
A deal is a deal. A promise is a promise.
Mr. Shylock Thunders is right, Your Honor. Mr. Antonio must honor the contract he himself signed. Mr. Thunders, as per the contract, if Mr. Antonio does not pay the required amount today, everything that belongs to him will become yours. Right?
That is right.
Very well. Your Honor, with that, all of Mr. Antonio's losses at sea shall belong to Mr. Thunders and shall be borne by him. You will have to bear the losses, which might be to the tune of 20,000 ducats.
Of course not. Never.
When you say you shall own everything that belongs to Mr. Antonio, in all fairness, it also means all the profits, property, and the losses that belong to Mr. Antonio.
This is cheating, Your Honor.
A deal is a deal. A promise is a promise.
I forgive him the 3,000 ducats.
Enough, Mr. Thunders. Your behavior proves that you deliberately indulged in a contract which you knew to be unfair. This puts a serious question mark on your honesty and integrity. Take him away, officers.
There was a storm in the sea. Just come home with me, Antonio. You need some rest. I have lost all my ships. Rosario, who was the lawyer who came to the court to defend me? You want to meet him? Here, she is. Portia, that was you.
Yes, and sorry about your loss.
Why are you laughing? I lost all my ships.
No, you did not lose anything. This is only half the message. The other half is here.
But do not worry, Antonio, sir. We got out of the area at 1000 hours before the storm arrived. All your ships and goods are safe. But
We showed only half the message to Shylock. Never again will Shylock dare say, a deal is a deal, a promise is a promise.
Alright, class. So have you enjoyed the video?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now, for the exciting part is the question and answer portion. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am, we are ready.
Okay, that's so power. Okay, alright. So, what is the title of the story? Yes, Zandy.
The Merchant of Venice, ma'am.
Exactly. The title of the story is The Merchant in Venice. What group are you? You are?
From Green Team, ma'am.
Okay, Green Team. Green Team will move forward. Alright. So, who are the characters in the story? Just give me one.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Antonio, ma'am.
Yes, very good. We have Antonio. And Antonio, he is a wealthy young man from where? From Venice, exactly, which guarantees Bassanio's alone. Alright. So what group are you? You are?
Blue Team, ma'am.
Blue team. So the blue team will move forward. Who else? Aside from Antonio, we have? Yes. What is your name again? Christine. Young.
Bassanio, ma'am.
Okay, we have Bassanio. Bassanio, he is a charming and charismatic young nobleman from Venice who is deeply in love with who? With Portia. Exactly. You are red team, right? Okay.
Ma'am, Red Team po.
Okay, so who else? Aside from Antonio, Bassanio, last two main characters. Who are those? Just give me one.
Portia, ma'am.
Exactly, we have Portia. Portia, he is a wealthy woman which engaged with whom? Antonio or Bassanio? It's Bassanio. Very good. You are green team.
Blue Team, ma'am.
I'm sorry, blue team. Okay. Blue team, very good. You're truly listening. Alright, for the last one. Who is the last one? We have, who is the Jewish moneylender? It is, yes.
Ma'am.
Okay.
Shylock.
Very good. The moneylender is Shylock. He is a Jewish moneylender who seeks revenge against Christian. Very good. You are truly listening. I believe in that. What team are you? You are?
Red Team.
Red team. Green team. Come on. Alright. So I believe you are really listening to the video. So, do you have any questions or clarification regarding with our discussion today?
None, ma'am.
If none, we will have an activity. Are you excited?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so today, we will have a modern role play activity. But before that, I want one representative each group to come here in front and then pick your scenario randomly. Okay, so, okay. Alright. So who picked the scenario 1?
Ma'am.
What team?
Red team, ma'am.
Okay, so the red team, your scenario is the business loan. So your scenario is Bassanio asked Antonio for a loan. Antonio short on cash and borrows from Shylax, who demands an unusual and potentially problematic condition in return. Okay, so the focus is on the negotiation and the ethical considerations of the loan agreement. So, okay, you can decide on what nature of unusual condition you want. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how about the second scenario? What team?
Ma'am, blue team, ma'am.
Alright, so your scenario, you are first impression. So your scenario is listen, because I will not repeat the direction, okay? Okay, the scenario 2 is Bassanio and Portia meet for the first time. And then Bassanio tries to impress Portia, but she sees through his attempts at superficial charm. Okay, so the focus is on first impression and the importance of genuine connection. Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, for the last one, we have the third scenario, which is a community debate. Your scenario is a community meeting to discuss a recent conflict. A community meeting, okay, to discuss a recent conflict. Antonio and Shyla express their perspectives and Portia guides the discussion toward a fair resolution. The focus is on community reconciliation and addressing prejudice. Is that clear? Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I will give you 5 minutes to prepare and then 2 minutes to perform. The first group to perform will be the blue team, followed by the red team, and then the green team. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
None, ma'am.
Okay, before that, I will show you. You will be guided by the rubrics. Okay, so for the rubric, we have the delivery, teamwork, and time management. We have 5 for excellent, 4 for good, 3 for fair, and 2 for needs of improvement. Do you have any questions or clarifications?
None, ma'am.
Okay, so you may now start. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left. 1 minute left. Okay, time is up. Settle down, everyone. Okay, so quiet, everyone. Settle down. What is the first group?
Red team, ma'am.
Okay, red team, your floor is yours. The floor is yours, rather. Okay, what's a nice performance? Red team, very good. Okay, next we have the
Green team.
green team. Okay, proceed, green team. Alright, excellent performance, green team. Of course, the last but not the least is the blue team. Alright, blue team, come on in front. Alright, thank you for that very wonderful performance, green team. So now, for our generalization, okay? Who are the main characters in the story? Who can tell me those 4? Yes! What is your name? Justin!
Shyla, Antonio, Bassanio, and Portia.
Very good. Exactly. What group are you? You are?
Red team.
Red team. Okay. So you are red team. And then, who is the person that pretends or disguises herself as a a lawyer to save Antonio?
Portia, ma'am.
Very good. Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am. It's Portia.
Very good. It is Portia. Portia disguises herself as a lawyer to save Antonio. You are group or team?
Green, ma'am.
Okay, green team. Okay. So, do you understand our lesson or the story today?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions or clarification regarding with the story?
None, ma'am.
Alright, so I believe that you are ready for our evaluation. Get 1/4 sheet of paper, class, and then let's answer the 1 to 5 quiz.
1/4, ma'am.
Yes, yes, class, 1/4.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. For number 1, who is the merchant referred to in the title The Merchant of Venice? A. Shylock, B. Bassanio, C. Antonio, and then D. Gratiano. Okay, next. Quiet, everyone. Focus on the paper. Number 2, why does Shylock demand a pound of Antonio's flesh? I will deduct points if you are too noisy there. A, to prove a point about justice. B, to win a bet. C, as a guarantee for a loan. Or D, out of jealousy. Are you done answering?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's proceed to number 3. What is the condition of Portia's father's will for her suitors? A, they must be wealthy. B, they must fight a duel. C, they must choose the correct casket. Or D, they must impress her with poetry.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, let's proceed for number 4. Who disguises herself as a lawyer, as a male lawyer to save Antonio? A. Nerissa. B. Jessica. C. Portia. Or D. Bianca. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, for the last one. What happened to Shylock at the end of the trial? A. He is imprisoned. B. He is killed. C. He is forced to convert to Christianity. Or D. He is banished from Venice.
We're done, ma'am.
Are you done?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Exchange your paper with your seatmate. Okay, so at the count of 10, kindly write corrected by, and I will deduct the points if you mischecked the paper of your seatmate. Alright, so let's check. Number 1. Who is the merchant referred to in the title? The Merchant of Venice. What is your answer?
C, ma'am.
Letter C is Antonio. Let's check. I'm so sorry. Very good. It's Antonio. Next, number 2.
Goodness.
Okay, why does Charlotte demand a pound of Antonio's flesh? What is your answer?
C.
C. Okay, let's check your answer. Very good. It's letter C. You're 2. Okay, you're excited. Number 3. What is the condition
A,
of
ma'am.
letter?
A.
Alright, letter A is, let's check if your answer is correct. Very good. The answer is letter A. Next, number 4. Okay, who disguises herself as a male lawyer to save Antonio?
Portia, ma'am.
Is it Portia? Let's
Yes,
check your
ma'am.
answer. Very good. It's Portia. And then, for the last one, what happens to Shylock at the end of the trial?
He is present, Mom.
He is imprisoned. Okay, let's check your answer if your answer is correct. Very good. Okay, who got 5?
Mom, ako, Mom.
Okay, almost 4. Okay, there are 2, 3, 2, 1, none. All right, very good. You are truly listening to our discussion. All right, let's check. Can we go back? Now we're going to go back to objectives to see if we achieve our goals. Okay, so here. Kindly read our objective, class.
At the end of the lesson, the students are expected to A. Formulate predictions based on the material viewed. B. Appreciate the importance of active listening and critical thinking. And perform a modern scenario from the story The Merchant in Venice.
Did we already achieve our goals?
Yes, Mom.
Okay, so now for the last one, we'll have our assignment. Kindly copy this one. Your assignment is you will make a reflection consist of 200 words about the story The Merchant in Venice. You will be guided by the criteria, which is originality 15, neatness 10, grammar is 15 with a total of 40 points. And then you will write it in the A4 bond paper. Is that clear?
Yes, Mom.
A4 class. A4, not long, not short. A4. Is that clear?
Yes,
Do
Mom.
you have any questions or clarification regarding with our discussion?
None, Mom.
Okay, if none, that's all for today. Goodbye, class.
Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, classmates. Goodbye.
Okay.